Well, the most important thing for me is that we got better every time they scored on us, I thought. So, pretty soft goal to give up early, but I felt like we got better and put the pressure on them for the rest of the first half. And then the first goal came at a pretty opportune moment to get into halftime at 1-1. And then, wow, what a good start to the second half. But, another punch to us to see how we would react. And I think we got better again as the game went on. So that was most important for me.
Dax said that you told him on the third goal that you're going to look for him for that one.
Yeah, the first couple of set pieces, I really wanted to find him, but I think Bedoya did a pretty good job of marking him. So then when Bedoya came off the field, I was pretty interested to see who was going to be marking Dax. So I told him, try to isolate yourself and try to get your head on this one. Fortunately, I put in a pretty good ball. That's kind of a teaser for the goalie, whether he can come get it or not. And then, Dax lost his marker and, just had to glance it in. Reminded me a lot of that DC United playoff goal last season.
How important is it in games like this where you really need the 3 points to stay up in the East to have yourself, Dax, Brad, the big players really step up for this team?
Yeah, I guess that's why we get paid the most. That's what we're paid to do. So, yeah, to be honest, you need your big players to step up in big moments. And I thought tonight, a lot of our big players did. Felipe himself had a pretty good game as well. So, yeah, between the four of us, I'm pretty pleased with where we're at. I think you can't ask for a lot more than that.
What does this unbeaten streak mean for you? I mean, now you're back in the locker room, and you don't think about it before the match, but after it, what do you think about this unbeaten streak that's been going on here?
Well, Sal and I talked quickly after the game, and we just feel like we're unbeatable right now. We just have this presence about us without being cocky or without being worried one way or the other. We just feel like we're very hard to beat right now, and we just feel like we're in a very good place as a team.
How crazy has this division conference race been, where it seems like every time you turn around there's a new leader? You're the leader right now, and most importantly, with 2 games left, you've got destiny at your feet.
Yeah. Pretty crazy considering the start of the season. Pretty crazy considering how many leads we've given up, 2-goal leads. Yeah, it's been a different season, to say the least, but I think our mentality and our character has grown where a lot of teams, maybe in our shoes 3-4 months ago, probably would have started to crumble, especially when Dax went down with the injury. We knew we'd be without him for a while, and, a couple of those losses at the beginning of the season that were just, bad. Brad wasn't getting himself going. A lot of teams would have packed it in, but I think we've gotten stronger as the season goes on, so I've got a great feeling about our group.
You just talked about a little bit of the injury problems, but it seems like Danny just went down, Ronald's been out. It seems like every key player at some point has missed some significant time. How has this team been able to bounce back and plug and play players?
Yeah, well, we talked about depth. In preseason, Jesse said it that we were going to rotate some guys this season, and different guys were going to play more minutes than they were probably used to. And Danny came in, who is a good example. He came in mid-season, which is never easy, and he's kind of established himself. And then Mike Grella has to, sit on the bench for a few games and wait for his chance, but now he's got it, and I think he played a heck of a game tonight. And we just have the depth. We have Gonzalo, who isn't getting enough minutes right now, but it is what it is, but he's obviously a very good player as well. So the depth has been key for us, and it's going to happen. There's probably going to be another injury that comes along during the playoffs, or there's going to be a suspension, and we're going to need guys who aren't every game starters to step up.
When the second half got started, even before the second half, what were you saying in the huddle before that second half whistle blew, and then Bradley just bombs that
Yeah.
one?
Well, we talked about how in 2 games at Philly this season, one in the league and one in the Open Cup, that we dominated the first half and then got dominated the second half by a Philly team. So we knew that they were going to come and throw a lot at us, and they were going to put a lot of effort into this game, and they were probably going to come out in the second half and feel confidence, having done that to us twice already this season. So to start with that bullet of a goal by Brad at the start of the second half, that was huge for us.